30 years ago, life felt like giant waves crashing over me. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to survive. But surfing saved my life. I can put the lights on in here too. This is my office. I finally have an office. Out of 25 years, it took about 24 years to have an official office for myself. This one was in 2019. I got winner of the Small Business of the Year award. A couple years later, 3 years later, I got a Lifetime Achievement Award. And this one is me as a little girl in Lahaina. I grew up here on Maui, surfing with my dad. My dad was just crazy. He would just pack me up in his work truck and we would go surfing all day long together. My dad gave me the best gift I could have ever gotten. That surfboard right there, that was my first 5'10" shortboard. Check this thing out. It was under my uncle's house in Haiku for like 30 years. And the full circle of life. My parents divorced when I was 8, and I had a really tumultuous childhood. Custody battles back and forth between my mom, who is from Arkansas, and my dad from Maui. When they divorced, I basically was landlocked in Arkansas, felt like a chameleon. You know, coming home to Maui every summer and seeing my dad really felt like I found myself and my grounding being connected to the ocean. Surfing always gave me this like stability. The only thing I can control was my surfboard. Life was a series of big waves crashing down on me, and I had so many wipeouts. When I was 19, I moved to Santa Cruz. I eventually scored a skimboarding sponsorship and became kind of a surf bum and partied a lot. All the partying and all the distractions that I had just eventually led me to a pretty severe depression where I couldn't go to school, I couldn't eat, sleep, take care of myself. It was like I hit a wall. I was diagnosed with bipolar and given lithium. I just kept getting worse. The medicines made me worse. And on a really dark day before my 21st birthday, I OD'd on the medicines, which was probably my biggest life regret that I even went there. But it led me to really look at what was healing and what could I do for myself for self-care. I moved to EL Valley into a group home where I volunteered for Hawaii Nature Center. I planted a beautiful koa tree that is standing 15 feet tall today, which totally represents my growth. I swam in the river, I went surfing again, and I slowly just really did a lot of self-healing. I had a vision of having a property where we run camps and having just a really safe place for people to come and discover who they are and heal. I applied to Prescott College because it was an outdoor education school. I took backpacking courses through Baja. We went whitewater kayaking down the Grand Canyon. I learned how to be an outdoor leader. And I did a thesis paper on empowering teen girls through storytelling, journal writing, and an outdoor experience. So I implemented my college thesis, put my life savings down for Camp Oluwalu, and created Maui Surfer Girls. Literally a week later, I was setting up a top rope and I slipped and fell 15 feet off this cliff. I looked down and I see white. And I was like, ooh, I just broke my ankle. The doctor said we might have to potentially even amputate. So I went under thinking I might not even wake up with a foot. It was insane. Thankfully, he saved my ankle and really truly saved Maui Surfer Girls because I don't know how I could have done it without a foot. I had about 9 months to get girls signed up to my camp. I sold my mountain bike for our first ad in Wahine magazine. I sold a car for my website. And I remember just getting off my crutches at the first teen camp. We were definitely like an organic camp. Whenever there was waves, we just went. We didn't have any kind of schedule. It was like, oh, the surf's happening, let's go surf and just hang out at the beach. I recruited a lot of my buddies from Prescott College that came out and helped. Celine Russo, Lifesaver, came out and helped me direct those early years and really set the foundation of Maui Surfer Girls.
Hopefully at Maui Surfer Girls we'll give you a lot of new experiences and opportunities for you folks to grow and learn about surfing, learn about yourself, make new friends.
Oh, so sweet. Our mission at Maui Surfer Girls is not only to empower girls and women through the sport of surfing, but offering these incredible role models. These badass water women that have been a part of our program for decades.
I started coming to camp in 2005. That was my first year as a camper. I have been part of Maui Surfer Girls since I was 14 years old. I don't think that I would be the person I am today without having been part of Maui Surfer Girls for so many years.
Maui Surfer Girls is possibly one of the best ways a girl can spend her summer. You're surfing with some of the most coolest surfers, and it boosts your confidence in everything. And it's so much fun, and I love it.
Before I came to Maui Surfer Girls, I was depressed and my life was horrible. But then I came and I learned how good I was inside. And now I'm free! This is from my heart. Peace!
It's like the first place I felt like I could really be me. I came here all shy and quiet and scared, and it was the safe space for me to be silly, be quiet or loud, be strong and in my body, learn how to surf, and be unconditionally supported.
Every camp really stirs my fire to keep it going, but some years have been really rough. It's been quite a journey of just not ever giving up. Our first camp was right before 9/11. So my second year in business, we hardly had any bookings. No one was coming on airplanes to Maui. The recession in 2008, again, lack of bookings, 10 years into the business almost, and running the business on credit cards again. Because of staff members like Lucy Woodward, Gabby Barsotti, Nicole Nakamura, who were all teen campers in their early years, they just wouldn't allow me to give up. They saw what the camp did for them, and they wanted the legacy to keep going for future generations of Maui Surfer Girls. And so we ended up starting the women's camps in 2015.
Our women's campers come here not really knowing what to expect, and really their main focus usually is surfing. Surfing in itself, yes, it's fun, but it really is it changes people's lives.
When we catch a wave, there's really nothing else that matters. You're on that moment, and that is a blessing. One of the ladies that had a deep fear of the ocean, to be out on the water with her and to see her relationship with nature transforming in front of my eyes and watching her whole being just light up. To hear, her stories later saying that experience changed her life. It changed her life view, that she was able to navigate life and trust that everything that happens is for our growth.
Seven of our staff at Maui Surfer Girls lost their homes in the Lahaina fire. I immediately jumped to action and started a GoFundMe for them. Initially, I put $50,000 as our goal, and that was exceeded in the first hour. That ended up raising $143,000. It makes me want to cry. That our family here at Maui Surfer Girls reaches so wide, and so many people love us. All that money went to 7 of those staff and to scholarships for women and girls to attend Maui Surfer Girls, free of charge. I've been practicing this vision for 25 years. Every year has been like surfing a big Jaws wave. The big sets have been coming and I've been just going for the horizon.
I witnessed campers come in so closed off and quiet and timid and blossom throughout the weeks.
My name is Marley. This is my 3rd year at camp, and one word to describe it is like home.
One word to describe it is empowerful.
It's just love. I think it's just a beautiful place and filled with love.
Here we are at Fleming's. We're doing our beach Olympics. Come follow me.
If I had to pick one word to describe camp, it would be inspiring.
I would describe this camp as spontaneous. Family.
MSG!
Empowering.
Unifying.
Exciting. Absolutely tubular.
Yeah! Go get them, ladies! Go get them, ladies!
Never-ending positivity. It's happiness.
Hopeful.
Ohana. Transformative.
Inspiring.
Empowering.
Fun. Life-changing.
From the first day I showed up as a pro surfer, getting to hang out with Dustin and surfing with her, watching her teach. She's been one of my greatest mentors throughout my entire life. You know, showed me how to be empowered in my body and my abilities to, you know, see the world with such wonderment and fascination. I'm gonna do this until I physically can't do it anymore. You're gonna have to roll my body out of this place.
How each staff member has shown up in the world and the way they embody this like genuine love and care for one another. True deep aloha. And I think that's the root of Maui Surfer Girls, and I've seen that ripple out tenfold in every way possible.
I'm so grateful for Dustin, for her vision, and for sticking with the vision for so many years.
What's so amazing about the program is it is an embodiment of the lifestyle of Dustin Tester, and she is true to herself and authentic and kind and caring, and that just allows everything else to foster in a beautiful and gorgeous way. So here's to the next 25 years. If sea level rise doesn't take out our camp or beach park, I'll be teaching students until my arms fall off. The sea can giveth or taketh away, and I owe my life to all the lessons, friendships, and abundance of joy that the ocean has blessed my one little life as a Maui Surfer Girl. MSG! I got you!